Hey, we're live! Oh my god, did we do that?
Are we live?
Yes, we are. Hello! Oh my god, we finally did it. Okay, we did it. This is amazing. Finally. This was terrible. Okay, can you guys hear us properly? Please tell us if it's working. If it's like you can hear us here, you can watch here. This is the live streaming. And hi guys. Yeah, this is the chat. We're looking at the other side because there's the chat. Okay, perfect. Let's put that down. Okay, hi. Hello. Okay, there's a bit of delay, of course, between you guys typing and us receiving and then streaming. I think it's like 10-15 seconds of delay. So when you ask a question, most likely Sabrina, she's gonna read that question to me while I'm working, and then we're gonna answer to those questions. Okay, not available for me. Try to refresh the page. Bambule 96. Okay, refresh the page if you can see us. So good. Yay. Oh, Anna. Ciao. Do we have Italians here also? Okay. Let me go back here. Yes, we are live. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That's fantastic. Okay, can you come here a little bit more? Say you're a little bit outside the screen. Yes, here. Perfect. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We'll try 10 seconds. Okay. Now it's going to do this channel and click on the live stream link again. It worked for me. I'm from Bangladesh. Hello, guys. Hello, Milan. Hello, Bambule. Hello, all the guys that are recognized from all the like previous streaming and like my YouTube channel. Okay. Let me share that link again. Is this one? Should be boom, boom, bam. Oh my god. Yes, it's this one.
Okay.
Yes, it's this one. So, boom. This is the updated link. How cute you are. Thank you. Daniel. Yeah, you're with the right guy to do the job. Okay. So, while you guys are connecting, we're going to do a little bit of introduction. Why we're here? We're here because we need to build or design Sabrina's website. That is this beautiful website that I'm designing right now. And yeah, it's a pleasure. Her website, if you don't know, I've been designing it for the past 14 years. I always design her website. And I always refresh her website like once a year because she's a really demanding client. Clicking information on homepage. This is, I think, the 5th or 6th time that I redo your website and I redesign it. So it's going to be interesting. And it's in WordPress. Everything is based on WordPress, of course. So we're gonna, I want to use this occasion to talk with her and doing her design because it's basically a rare occasion to having the client's feedback directly while you're designing. That's something you should avoid. You should never have the client sit close to yourself and telling you like, yeah, I want this, I want that, I want the other thing. It's terrible. It's a terrible workflow. But it's interesting because she doesn't know pretty much anything about web development. You know something about web development?
No.
Nothing. Okay, that's perfect.
No, like what? I know HTML, blogging,
but
no,
you don't
web development.
Okay, no. So it's gonna be interesting because she's gonna ask me to do something, and I have to elaborate her request to make it doable, to make it like working on a real web environment. So like, can I actually take her request and make it work in WordPress? Can I design it in a way that I can code it easily? Bambule asked, where is Peter Parker? It's outside.
It's outside, yeah. Not here.
Peter Parker, if you guys don't know it, it's our dog. Probably if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow Sabrina, you will see him like 1,000 times in every picture. But anyway, this is the current status of the new design of Sabrina. Let me actually move our faces around just to not be in the middle. Live dashboard. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, the delay is like down to 5 seconds, I think, so it's pretty good. Okay, this is the new design that I was doing. What she wanted? She wanted central area part, like a left part body area, with all the posts, and pretty much all the posts are gonna have a future ready image and just the title, no description, no excerpt, just the simple title, and then a simple just the tag or like the category where the post is, and then a sidebar. She wanted a sidebar to have the search, a little bit of introduction of herself, and then something else like the ability to use all the widgets that she wanted to use. Sir Daniel says that he misses my Flash t-shirt. Good catch, because yeah, this is a new one. Actually, I should have done like a shout out. So about a t-shirt, this is a t-shirt that I got from Shop Code Addict. This is of course a small sponsor. This guy sent me a t-shirt for free and I picked it. I love this, like it's so nerdy. Help me Stack Overflow. You're my only hope. This is fantastic, and it's a little bit of a bit of shout out to this guy that gave me the t-shirt for free. And if you want, please go to Code Addict. This is the website. Let me move it down. shopcodeaddict.com, and they have a lot of really cool products. They have all these nerdy shirts. If you're a programmer or a designer, you're gonna love these things. They're beautiful, like the Python t-shirts or like the nerdy t-shirt. Got WP admin. This is like our t-shirt, guys. Did you get WP admin? Huh? It's always like she's not nerdy enough, so she can't.
I know what is that.
She can't. But yeah, no, just go check it out. It's like they're pretty affordable. They're like under $30, and they're really good quality t-shirt. And the delivery, I think it's included, and it took like 6 days. So it's fantastic.
I'm gonna take one.
So Bambul asked that I designed this site, that means that AWS is able to ready for production too. Yes, because after I finish designing Sabrina website, I'm gonna start coding it with AWS, and all the coding sessions are gonna be live streamed, or I'm gonna record myself while I'm coding. So I'm gonna show you how to use AWS, that is the WordPress starting theme that I'm building, to use it in a production ready website. I already use it for my company. I had to build a WordPress website like in 3 days, and it was a simple blog, but I had to build it ready and publish it in 3 days. I did it, and I think thanks to AWS, I was able to do it because I built it in a way that it's ready for developers to expand it and extend it and using it to meet all their needs. So I think it's gonna be good.
He's asking if you can rewatch.
Yes, Paradix. Yes, you can rewatch this live stream after I finished. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna publish it. So it should be available. If it's not available, it's not my fault. It's gonna be YouTube's fault that it's not doing its proper job. Okay, Mike has, please show Sabrina in responsive as you go along. Yes, absolutely. I have to design the responsive part of this website. I didn't design it yet. It's not there yet, but it's something that I have to do it. Absolutely. Joseph, yes, you can watch this video later as well. It's going to be available on my list of live streaming videos if YouTube saves it. So
can I write that too?
Yes, you can share. What do you mean? Can you write that too?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is metaphysical. Sabrina just went to YouTube and sharing the thing. Okay, so this is their website, and then after the sidebar we have here the view more. Click that it's gonna load in a synchronous way. I did a lot of tutorial on how to load in Ajax like new post, and then we have an Instagram feed or something probably.
Yeah, can I have two?
What do you mean?
Two Instagram feeds?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Why? No?
I have two Instagram accounts now.
Oh, two Instagrams account. Okay. No, you can't. Just one, please. This is another request from the client. Like, can I have two Instagram account sharing? Like, yes, you can. We could do that.
It's gonna be messy.
What? Like, why do you want to? Why do you want to?
Because this is my personal one, but now I have the blog one.
Okay, so would it make sense to have the blog Instagram account on the blog?
Yeah, maybe we change that.
Yeah, maybe
just because I use more the personal one.
You use more the personal one. So what we could do, probably, we could start with the personal account and see if you like it, if you like the quality of the pictures with the post and all the stuff. If you don't like it, we can switch it easily to your blog account. And we can, this is called A/B testing. We can test the solution A with your personal, and then after a week, we could switch it and test it with solution B with your blog profile, like business account. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Strategize. Yes, Mike. This is no lo-fi mockups. No, Raphael asked no lo-fi mockups. So no, I didn't do lo-fi mockups. I did it before. I did like some wireframing and stuff, but I've been, as I said at the beginning, I've been working on Sabrina's website for many years, so I know her style, what she likes, and I'm pretty confident. It's not a new client for me. I'm pretty confident to hit directly the layout and the design how she wanted. So I was able to skip the low fidelity wireframes or like the low fidelity design and hit directly the high quality design. So it's good. What we did right now, just asking her why she needs two Instagram accounts and if we can use one and then the second one. It's called A/B testing. So when the client has multiple requests in the same section, sometimes they could be weird. You need to compromise a lot, like Catherine Wakefield said. Hello, Catherine. Hello, compromise is a good thing. So you can compromise with the client. Yes, Sabrina just wrote. Can compromise with the client and try to find, okay, let's not say no to the client, but let's say, okay, this is a good idea, but we can try one first and then the second one and see which one works. Okay. So never say, or try not to say no to the client. Sometimes you have to because the client has really stupid requests, but it's fine. Then we have here test of a single blog post, just a test for the layout of a single blog post, how an article will look. She didn't want a featured image to be on top of here. I feel like it's kind of empty, but she doesn't want a future image. She likes it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's like would be good having a feature image?
It's because I'm going to have notes as well.
Okay.
They're not going to have a feature image.
But the notes can be a different post format.
Inside?
Yes.
Okay.
They can be different.
I kind of like it because it's more like a journal style,
okay.
You know? Like very, very minimal.
We can leave it like that. If you want... Okay. Yeah, no, Catherine thought it was a real site. No, I'm gonna code this website live and I'm gonna do all the coding sessions, but for now it's just like design. We're reviewing her design, we're doing new things. If you want, you can put manually, you can apply an image if you want.
I have an image, just put it there.
So this is just like a real mock-up, quick mock-up of the styles, and it's something that when use the sweet words to say in other words, no, we don't, we won't do it. Yes, Sahad, yes. No, we won't do it. That's true. This is something that in during a design process, I see missing most of the times is the design of all the different styles, especially in a blog. You have to elaborate, you have to prototype a blog post, the design using like the bold, the uppercase, the italic, links, titles, separations, and all these different styles that the user is gonna write, the client is gonna write inside the blog. You have to design those things. Most of the time in a design, you design just the homepage and it says, okay, it's fine, let's design everything else. Like, let's code directly without designing all the other pages, but you have to do it. So here we're missing a part. We're missing the section of like post navigation, next post, previous post. We're missing sharing options and the comment section. So it's something that we're going to design right now. And here, basically, because the single blog post, it's full page, we don't have a sidebar. We don't want to retain the sidebar inside the blog, right? That was...
Yeah.
Please don't change your mind. No, we don't want to retain the sidebar inside a blog post. We're going to move the most important widgets of the sidebar inside the footer area. There is going to be another type of sidebar that she can control. So she can put all the widgets that she wants inside this footer area. And then we're going to have the repetition here of the Instagram feed, follow me, and a small footer. So a couple of questions. Harun asks, what program do you use for designing? I'm using Sketch. This is the software that I'm using right now, Sketch version 42. It's software only for Mac, for Apple, but you can do exactly the same thing that I'm doing with Affinity Designer. And I'm going to do a small series about Affinity Designer on how to design a website in Affinity Designer, because it has really some incredible tools to help you designing this thing. So it's going to be awesome. Then Mike, I like that. Inlining the image later. Yes, it's a good solution. Man, this is so cool and educational. Thank you, Milan. I love it. It will look nice if it's Justify. Okay, Justify, Yasu asks if that it thinks it will look cool if it's Justify. Justification is something that was really like hip and trendy. I think like 5 or 6 years ago in design, everyone was justifying content. The problem with justification is that it creates a weird spacing in between letters, and it's not really noticeable, but after reading a long text with a justification, especially if you have like a lot of space in between words, can be hard and can be like disruptive for your eyes. It can be tiring for your brain, because these website is going to be focused on readability and just content and just words. It's better to have a left line. It's not a mistake to not have justification and have like perfectly straight. It looks nicer, but is less readable on the long run. If you have a really long line of code, like long pieces of text, it's going to be hard to read. So we don't want to do that. It's better to not be justified. It's like in a forum, you don't have it justified, you have a left align. Social media, you don't have justified, you have left align, because they have to be readable. So that's Yasuho. Okay, Yasuho. Sorry for misspelling your names. Don't know if you say it is already, but what artboard size do you use? Okay, artboard size and grid. So for the artboard size, I'm using 1740, 1740 pixels, because I want the screen to simulate like a wide screen, pretty big screen that the user is going to use. But then as a grid, I'm using a 1440 grid. So you can see here I activated the grid, and I'm going to show you the settings on my grid. I have a 1440 of total width. That is like kind of the standard resolution right now. Like all the laptop have like 1440 pixels of total width. I'm using 12 columns and a gutter, so on a spacing between columns of 40 pixels. It's a pretty big gutter, but I love it. Like I like the spacing, and I like the the ability that I have to have this rhythm. Justify is great for newspaper style columns, not particularly for width. Mike, yeah, you are right. Using Justify is a bad practice. It's not really bad practice. It's good for some specific reasons, but it's not good for others. So it's good. Show me mobile view of the website. We don't have a mobile view of this website. I have to design it. And here I was designing also the other page, that is the about page, or every single page that you're gonna have. This is gonna be the type of layout that it's really similar to the blog, because we want to maintain consistency, but of course then it's completely empty, so we need to continue. Okay, let's start working on this website actually. So the homepage, what was your request for this difference between this post and this post? Tell us about it. Dun, 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 dun.
No, my idea was to have just different types of content.
Okay, so different post types.
Yeah, so I want to have the regular blog posts. Then I have the notes.
Okay.
That are like journal notes.
Yeah.
Very simple ones, usually short, but I would like to put at least an image inside.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
And then I have videos.
Videos also. Okay.
You had videos before.
I had videos and you told me to remove it, and now you changed your mind.
Yes. No.
Yes.
No.
No. Okay. 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 Yes.
No.
I had a previous.
No.
I think, guys, I showed you the previous version with a video, if I remember. There's a video about it.
No, it's nice, the video.
Joseph asks, any portfolio pages?
I don't know. Maybe.
Joseph, why?
No,
what?
maybe in about.
About?
I'm going to have, because sometimes I write on other places, like other blogs,
your
or
guest,
like LinkedIn.
Guest author.
So yeah, maybe we're going to have like another page. But they're gonna be like link, you know?
Okay.
So just
really simple. Okay, yeah, that's good. So in total, we're gonna have pretty much 3 post types: standard post format, the video post format, and the note post format. And the note can be just a note, so just text, or a note plus an image, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, if the note, so for example in the design, this solution that I decided to have is just the standard post format are gonna have these nice feature image with the title and thing. Oh, I guess, ciao da Cardiff. Hello from Cardiff. Okay, hello. This was my solution for the note type of post, because the note format, at the beginning your request was just writing a note, having just simple text, no images, nothing. So I designed it like this, and these originally didn't need to be clickable and go inside a single post, because all the content is here. You don't need a title, you don't need extra content and all this kind of stuff. So now you want an image. The problem is if the content is this short and then we click and we go inside a single blog post, we're gonna have a really short amount of content with this thing, right?
Because it's a note.
But it's too short.
Fine.
Yeah, but it's too short. It's gonna look weird because you're gonna have the entire page and then just like one paragraph, one excerpt of content. So it's kind of weird, right?
I want a note.
But I have a solution for you. Dun dun dun. What if? Because
I want a note.
Yeah, I got it. But what if? Hear me out here. Okay. We're gonna design this live, so hold on to your underwear. What is the word here? Okay, this is the note. So, for example, if you have a note, you don't have the image of the note.
Okay.
So outside, you don't have the image of the note, but the entire note, it's clickable. And if you click on the note, this sort of card flips and goes on top of your screen. Wait, hear me out. So note open. Okay. And here we're gonna have the note. Let me duplicate it inside here. The note is gonna be center or whatever, like on top here. And then we're gonna have something like this. This is gonna be so bad. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's something like this. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What if we're gonna have something like this, and then we're gonna get unsplashed people, add an image, something like this. Of course, made it like slightly better. This is like super quick design, it's not accurate, there's not the proper spacing, but something like this. So if you have a note that it's here and you have an image inside the note, you click the note, this card does an animation, flips, goes on top, and it opens this modal with your image and the full text. That the image can be long or short, it doesn't really matter. Like you can make the image as taller as you want, so as tall as you want. So if you have like this type of image, can be like this, and of course it's gonna look different, like we can have a different image, tech. Boom, eh? What do you think has a solution? You hate it, right? You hate this solution. And no page reload, yes! See, they understand. Listen to the client. Okay, Rafael asked if I'm gonna be making prototypes. Yes, I'm gonna be making some prototypes with some really standard JavaScript, like ES6 JavaScript, no jQuery. I will try to avoid jQuery to be like as light as possible. But yeah, Mike understands no page reload because you have small content. Look at that. Anna says super cool. Go, you don't like it. You have my dog just arrived and is licking my foot. So
No.
I think you don't like. I think you don't like it because it's just the picture.
No.
This picture is gonna be.
I don't like this pop-up. It's like 290s.
It's not gonna be a pop-up. Like, how can I show you?
No,
Look at
I
that.
like-
Look at this hipster.
I like this.
Yeah.
But like you have to open a page. It has to be open like in a
Why?
page. Because S2 has his own page.
But we don't have enough content for.
No, it's nice. You can open the page like this for the note.
I don't know if it's gonna look good because imagine this small amount of content
No, I understood.
on this gigantic
Okay.
page.
Can you keep the sidebar when you open a note?
Keeping the sidebar when you open it, but this creates another variation. So the thing is that we should try to maintain it code-wise as simple as possible to code. If we create too many conditions, so we have, if you have a standard post, you have the sidebar. If you have a video post, you don't have the sidebar. If you have a note post, you don't have the sidebar. You have small content, you have just an image. Like we create a lot of different variation, a lot of different conditions that it's gonna make these website with not complicated, but it's gonna give you a lot of boundaries. So if
So if we do this,
yeah,
you can share a note.
absolutely, the note is gonna have its unique URL. Absolutely. And if
so they just open. How do you open this? What do you use? Do they need like Flash?
what?
Well, just to keep it simple.
Sorry.
Is it like fine on any
Okay.
browser, any computer? Any
Yeah, Flash.
desktop?
Let me write it. Do we
still
need
use
Flash?
Yes.
Let me write it down. Okay. Maybe a button to view the page. It's gonna be bad user experience opening a page for much small content. Client is always smarter than professional UI designer. Yeah. Bless their heart. Lol.
Hey guys, I still use Flash, okay?
Flash traces. Look at the chat. Look at what's happening to the chat. Flash traces. Isn't Flash that? Yes, it is.
No,
Yeah.
that's the problem. It's still used. That's
Wait,
the big
what?
problem.
Flash? Yeah. Yes, wonderful.
I don't want to use Flash. That's the thing. Okay.
I never said Flash.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
I haven't been using Flash for the past like 10,000 years or something.
I want that it's an easy solution that everyone can see, you know?
Yeah.
Because maybe some people use like an old
absolutely and
system. I don't know.
This situation here, guys, it's standard with the client because the client, of course, doesn't know the latest technology. So
I know the latest technology.
no, if you say Flash,
I'm saying that someone still
Mike, you're totally right. Like, she needs a URL to view that. So I'm gonna create a custom URL. So when you open the note, the URL is gonna dynamically change to have the URL, the permalink of the note. And if you access the note, I'm gonna trigger the blog post, the index, the homepage with the note open on overlay. So we're gonna have a unique page for the note, even if it's not actually the note page itself, because it's gonna be completely empty. But this problem that the client says that I don't know the animation, I don't know how it's gonna be good. This is the right time where you have to show examples to the client, because the client cannot understand or like prototype in its mind or in her mind, on his mind. It's mine, it's an object, the client. Prototype in his mind how something's gonna look. So always search a working prototype to show him what you mean. And I love a website called CodeDrops. CodeDrop, it's a sub website of Tympanus. Tympanus is a company that does web development. These guys are the shit. These guys are amazing in prototyping. They have this page that is called Playground, and they show all these HTML based prototypes that are just mind-blowing. And when you don't know how to like tell the client this is what we're gonna do, just show the client something like this. So it's gonna be hard to find now the proper animation, simple animation points effect above future content layout effect, let's say something like that, view demo. And this is amazing. Yeah, you guys know this, right? What should I do here? Boom. No, this is not the right content. It's hard to find a proper prototype that matches your needs, but nope. No. Ah, damn it. You know you're losing the client when she keeps checking her phone. Cut you, sweetie. She's addicted to her phone.
No,
so
it's because
it's fine.
it's Father's Day.
Oh, you're...
Was my dad.
It's Father's Day in Italy. It's Father's Day now. So, oh, damn it. It's hard to find a proper prototype here. Bootstrap model example. I don't really like the Bootstrap model. It's something that I would like to avoid. There's an example here. Item reveal, distorter, isometric 3D grids, interactive 3D map. Inspiration, cinema sash, show inspiration, animation map. Ah, damn it.
You find it?
Card expansion effect. Effects, playful interactive draggable elements. We're closer. We're close. I know we're close. How many ever check out effect? We're close. Fine model with Whoa! You want this? This is insane. But yeah, chat. So this is not Flash.
Oh my gosh.
This is all JavaScript and CSS.
That's
and it's
very cool.
It's super light.
Too much.
It's too much, of course. It's too much. But we can do this without Flash, and it works on every website, and that's perfect.
I was asking
This. You have your grid of your post. You click on post. Boom! It expands, and you have your content. You have your image.
But you're going to keep something on the
background. Exactly, because the solution is something like this, having the background a little bit hidden with an opacity layer, like a black opacity layer, and then this creates this animation. This card expands from the point where you clicked. So you click your notes and it expands and it goes 100%, and you have your image, you have your content, and then you can close it, you can share it, and of course when you click and it opens, the URL is going to change to mimic the permalink of the single note. It's going to be all dynamic. So if the user shares the URL, can access directly that post on overlay.
I see.
Site bookmarked. Yes, overkill. Paragon said overkill. So where most of the new stuff is experimental. Yes. Okay. We found it. Do we want to see other demo here? New ideas. This is checkout. Open dialogue. Yes, also something like this. This is so nice. Huh? What's that? Oh, drag and drop. Oh my god, this is so cute. I love this thing. Sorry. Okay, let's not spend too much time on code drop. So
okay, so the note is fine.
Do you like this solution? Yeah. You're gonna have the ability to put whatever image size you want here. You're not gonna be bounded to ratio dimensions and stuff like that. So depending on the image that you put, the size, the text is going to be pushed down. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need a title? No titles. Do you need comments section for the notes?
Any category tags?
Yes, they're going to be listed here.
No comments. I mean,
no comments.
No, because a note is just when I want to just share something like really quick.
Yeah.
Like I told you, when we are in Japan, maybe I just put a picture and I say like we're in Japan.
Yeah.
Just to like keep posted, you know?
Okay. Mike asked if this is a post category. No, it's not a category. This is a post type. It's
like a type of content.
Exactly.
Yeah. It can be like, usually it's gonna be in journal anyway. For sure. Like, I mean, I noticed that's in journal. Yes,
exactly. So that's perfect. So something that if the client accepts, then we can refine it a little bit, and we're going to refine it to mimic the same style that we have. So here we have a post, or like this type of grid that has a separation of what is this? Where is this thing? 2 pixels between the border, so we can adopt this. Oh, we have a border color that we should remove it, and then this has to have a separation of 2 pixels between the posts. Yes, and then we can have it here. Boom, 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 boom. Most likely the client will not see this type of resolution. So the work that I'm doing here, the really finicky work, it's for me or it's for a developer, because just in case I'm designing this website and I'm giving this design to a developer, then the developer needs to have everything precise and accurate in order to develop the most accurate representation of our design. Otherwise, if we give them sloppy type of design or something that is not totally refined, the developer will apply its own logic to it. It cannot follow it. So that's the thing. The other thing, I want a closing icon, because I'm gonna give the ability, if you click outside, it's gonna close the entire section, but I need a closing icon, right? So let's design it super quickly. Let's duplicate it, rotate, and let's create a closing icon, something really light. Let's merge these two, union, no borders, filling, the filling is white. Okay, something like this, and we can have it, where is it? Oh, damn it. Combined, something like here. We can refine it later, and we can give it a little bit of experimentation, like a user testing, to see if the actual user can identify these and click on this. But the regular practice is giving the ability to close this model, this overlay on top, but just clicking on the black dark area. So It's going to be something like that. The thing that we have to add, of course, is the the everyday word is what is it? Yes. The thing that we need to add, and we need to put a reminder to us in order to add it when we're going to have the design also for that, it's a sharing option. So let's just put placeholder sharing options, and of course I typed completely white. Sharing options here, let's put a rectangle so we know that this area is going to be a sharing area, and then boom, and then go on top, and the text goes on top. Okay, perfect. So this is the note. It's looking pretty good. It's going towards the right direction.
Yeah.
Yay!
So the image is not going to be outside though?
No, it's not going to be outside.
Okay.
Do you want the ability to have the image outside?
Not sure if I want that they know that there's an image inside.
When you go roll over here, this thing is going to create drop shadow, like this effect. You see the drop shadow here underneath?
Yeah.
So the card is gonna like pop up a little bit, and it gives you these 3D effects to show you that, oh, this is clickable, this is can be interactive, like the user can interact with it. If you want, I can give you the ability to have a picture outside. You're gonna have a custom option, but that could create, because this is a really good pace. It's really easy to understand. It's really easy to digest. If we put a picture here, it's gonna disrupt this, because or we have picture or we have text. And the video now that I'm gonna do, it's gonna resemble a picture, like a standard post format. So having this that is a hybrid picture and text outside, what's the point of clicking and expanding if the content is exactly the same?
Anyway, the notes are going to be way shorter than this one.
Sure, it's fine. They can be as short as you want. Like they can be just like one paragraph, and this it's gonna be like this.
Because I mean, if I write more, I write a blog post.
Yeah, exactly.
At this point.
Yeah, exactly. Something like this. It's fine.
Yeah, it should be like very short.
Yeah, that's okay. You have complete control on content, so it's totally fine. Okay, do you guys have any questions? Now it's time to design the video post format. Do you guys have any doubts, questions that you want to ask us? No? Not sure? Sabrina, do you have any doubts, any questions?
For the videos, can you go up to the categories?
Yes. Here, this is the menu with the list of categories.
So yeah, journal is gonna be...
Yes, this is a page.
And then there are
then these are the categories. Journal, people, places, culture, videos.
And videos, yeah, okay. So you click on videos and that's to be all the videos.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they ask if is there a way to crop an image in Sketch, or you already decide the ratio before. Yes, you can crop an image. The thing that I do with Sketch when I have an image and I don't know the size, I usually do a rectangle, create a simple rectangle, and then I apply the image as a filling option. So if you click on fill here and you go inside choose image, you can choose whatever image you want. So for example, this one of the nerd continuity. And then if you resize the rectangle, the image, because it's applied as a background picture, I think Sketch just crashed. Damn it! Reopen. Okay. Did we lose everything? No! Great! Sketch saves. That's a bug of Sketch. Wow, fantastic. Whoa, that was a metaphysical experience. So, yes, you create a rectangle, you put the rectangle as background picture, and you can resize the rectangle wherever you want. Photoshop doesn't rule that much. I don't like it because it's super heavy. Like Sketch is lightning fast. But yeah, it just crashes a lot. No, it doesn't crash. It's like, actually it's the first time that crashed in me, like over here. So other question, what about the notes archive? Do you need an archive for notes? Like having, probably, I think it's gonna be
archive. If you click on like journal, they're going to be all in journal.
Yeah.
Because they're in the category. So
notes don't need an archive because they're not a category, they're a post type. So it can be notes in journal, can be notes in people, can be notes in culture, can be notes in different categories. But anyway, the archive page most likely is gonna be like the index page with the sidebar and just the list of posts here in this section, right? Pretty standard. Edgar, this will be converted to a WordPress site. Yes, I'm gonna use the AWPS custom theme that I'm building, and I'm gonna code everything in WordPress. That's why I'm designing to be sure.
What Mac are you using?
What Mac are you using? It's a 2015 iMac or 2014 iMac. It's an iMac.
I remember.
Medium low specs iMac. Is not super pumped. It's just like the 21 inches. Actually, let me show you. No, I don't want to show you my serial number, so it's gonna be fine. Will this stream be available from your channel later, Patrick? Yes, I'm gonna put it on my channel later after you're done. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's create an image. So let's say that we're gonna convert. Sorry, let's create a video post type.
Yeah, the video was fine as before.
Yeah, I know. So let's convert this as it was a video post format, for example. So, and also videos can be from different categories, right? Can be videos from places, a video from journals. So it's all this type of stuff.
Definitely. But then I want to have the videos all together. And we had the page already.
Yes, of course. I can filter the videos by the videos. I can give you an extra category or a subcategory to have videos, so we can filter all this stuff.
I don't know. No, tag
no. Tag no, it's better not.
No.
It gets complicated if you mix
Maybe I
categories
use video
and tags. Yes, exactly. Okay, Patrick, have a good evening. Mohammed keep asking when we're gonna get e-commerce tutorials. I don't know when I have time. I released a schedule the other day, or I set a schedule over a video about doing some Git tutorials, then some PHP tutorials, and then starting the plugin development. Probably after the plugin development session, I'm gonna do some WooCommerce development sessions or the WooCommerce development series, but it's gonna take a while. So please stick up with me. There are a lot of things to learn before jumping directly into a WooCommerce. Like, it's better to master WordPress properly in all its stuff. And then WooCommerce is just like a gigantic plugin for WordPress. So if you learn how to code plugins, you will learn how WooCommerce works. So that's the proper path to follow. But let's keep moving. Let's create a video post format. So let's convert these in video post format. Always rename your layers, otherwise it's gonna be a shit show in a bit. And let's say that this is the video, right? So you want the video that it's clickable and opens and just plays the video like in a modal, same type of functionality of the notes, right? Something like that. Perfect. Okay, let's convert this into white text. Let's put it here. So we could have something like this, and this mask is gonna be filled black. And because we're gonna have text on top of image without any layer or without any rectangle like shape, let's darken a little bit the image to make the text pop out a little bit more. Otherwise it's not going to be readable. So I usually like to put a dark background, like a black background, and an image opacity is 75% because it gets pretty readable if you have white text. If you want to be 100% sure that it's super readable, you can go below 60%, and below 60% with 50% of background black, it's totally readable, but destroys a little bit the image. So 75% I always found that it's a good balance. And then we have the category, then we can have it here, and this could be white as well. Okay, that's pretty readable. So now this has to be a video. So first let's maintain sort of like video type of ratio. Let's change the mask. So let's this is like a 16:9 type of ratio for a video, sort of. That could be it. And now we can create just a simple play button to show the user that this is playable, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's create a play button. A couple of questions here. This application I can install with my Windows 10 for create this website theme. No, Sketch is only for Windows. Sketch is only for Mac. You can install Affinity Designer if you wanna do and have really similar functionalities of Sketch, and it's pretty good for building website or designing website. Jao Faz, you're not late. I mean, yes. We started 45 minutes ago, but after I finish, I'm gonna publish it so you can rewatch it from the start, and it's gonna be totally fine. Have you ever tried to program some apps in Swift? No, Sir Daniel, never programmed in Swift. Swift is a proprietary code. It's an open source code, but it's made by Apple, so I think it's more proprietary. Proprietary. It's owned by Apple, so it's not really open source, and I don't like it. I don't know. I tried, but I didn't like it much. It's really easy, but I don't know. I'm not interested in building native apps. I think the future is moving towards more hybrid apps that can run pretty much everywhere. So I don't really like the fact that you have just one code that works only on one platform, and it's not the thing that I like to do. But anyway, let's do this video thing. So let's insert a new shape, a triangle for the play, and then we're gonna rotate this, and then we're gonna change it a little bit to make it look more like a play button. Let's make it white. Shade a little bit down. Okay, let's center in line. The thing that I love about Sketch are like the smart guides. So I'm going inside this group, inside this layer, and it's giving me the hint of where the absolute center of this image is, and it's pretty useful. You don't have to check precisely where this thing is supposed to be, so pretty useful stuff. And then let's create an oval circle starting from the center and going outside, and then let's convert this into a border with white. Okay, what do you think? Is it pretty obvious this is a video? We could potentially simulate this style, but I don't know in code how easy it would be, because if we do this, I mean, I have to make it black here, man. I can try. So let's duplicate this, let's expand it a little bit, 2 pixels, and then let's convert this into a fill, white, then remove the border, and then the triangle, it's on top, and it's gonna be black. Ooh, horrible, right? Because the thing is, would be absolutely fantastic to crush this thing and having like the
that's nice
open thing. I mean, I could do it with a custom font icon. Because I don't think masks are still are yet available, right? Layer masks on the web, having a mask and something. I mean, you can do it a mask, but you need an SVG, and it's really convoluted. And for something like that, it's better to avoid it. So I suggest you not to do it. And let's create a little bit of. Actually, no. So I was planning to add a drop shadow to make it pop out a little bit more, but the thing is that for the entire website, I'm not using drop shadows. Everything is super flat and everything is like really easy to read. So the only drop shadow that I'm using is a diffuse shadow when we go and roll over on a post. So I don't want to use a shadow here and disrupt the type of style, right? The consistency of the design and the layout. So let's leave it at that. What do you think? Do you like it? Let's recenter it because it's not center anymore. So the title, do you want the title on top, the title on the bottom? I think the title on top, it's fine. Let's give it a spacing of 20 pixels from the top, and then let's center line this to the, oops, boop, 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 boop.
I have already a thumbnail for my videos.
Yeah, sure. So I would like to avoid to use the thumbnail of YouTube, because if you use the thumbnail of YouTube, we are forced to, I mean, if you put the video of YouTube and then we have the preview YouTube is gonna add its play button, it's gonna add its title, its description, so it's gonna disrupt a little bit the design. We cannot update the font, we're gonna use the font of your website. So yeah. It's better if you manage this thing and you re-upload the same thumbnail that you have for the video for this post type, right? Okay, let's read a couple of questions. Have you ever tried to program? No. Okay. I enjoy using AI, Adobe Illustrator. Yes, it's a good vector software. It's really heavy, but it's good. Hopefully, I don't know. I find it like overkill, like full of options and features that I never use. Can you give me a link for Windows, which software like Sketch? Affinity Designer, just search for Affinity Designer on web. I have also a series of tutorial about Affinity Designer with the link in the description. Not too late, 45 minutes. Yeah. You can try Photoshop. Yeah, if the player button is transparency, it should be a bit bigger.
Yeah, we can do that bigger.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa. 65 or 65. It's more obvious. Thanks for a good suggestion. Yasuo. Was that right?
Yasuo.
Yasuo. Sorry. Sorry. Top is more readable. Yes. Jiaofaz. Top is more readable because of the image. So we have to be careful.
Yeah, that depends.
Because
I mean, if you do
image is really complicated.
Yeah,
here, so.
but like if you do this, how do you say that? The shade.
An overlay, like a dark overlay.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too dark because you lose a lot of image.
Dark, but to help.
So, yeah, absolutely. But it's also up to you to manage properly the content and make it readable as possible. Jelly coding. Just found these and sadly I have to go, but want to say hi to the master coding. Hi, Jelly coding. You can watch these later. So. What is the starter you're working on making WordPress theme from scratch? Surely can be with rewriting all the PHP functions, right? Do you use your own starter template? Any suggestion? Janice, yes, Janice, I have my own starter theme that I always used in the past like 5 years. Right now I'm releasing it for free on GitHub. It's called AWPS. Go to my GitHub profile, you can check it, like AWPS is my starter theme. It's not ready for production yet because I've been implementing and extending a lot in the past 2-3 months, but I'm gonna use it to build Sabrina's website. So I'm gonna do a series of tutorials on how to use AWPS to code a website from scratch. AWPS is completely different from other starter themes because it's built for developers, so doesn't come with pre-built functionalities or pre-built features that then you have to tweak to make it work. It comes with all the functions that you need to use in order to code a WordPress. So it's a bare bones structure for you to code on top. It's not going to interfere with you, so it's going to be pretty good. Don't miss the stream. How about Adobe XD? Adobe XD, I used it. It's still not there yet. There are some things that are missing, but it's a good thing for UX design. It's a good software. It's sort of a ripoff of Sketch. Sketch came before, but yes, it's a good solution. I got your name. Perfect. Will you be your own player? Video player? No,
No.
it's gonna be YouTube. Yeah, she's gonna upload the videos on YouTube, and this is gonna be like when you click, it opens a model of YouTube. Maybe try to blur the image. So Marcin suggests to blur the image. The problem with blurring the image is that or she blurs the image and then uploads the image, or I don't want to create a code to blur the image because it's not universally readable by all the softwares, and it's really heavy on CPU for like especially Google Chrome. So it's something that I would like to avoid it. And blurry things is like too Apple, I don't know, too Apple style. I don't want to do it. Taulan, greeting and time for a video, really helpful. Thanks so much. Frederick, hey Alec and Sabrina, been a while, maybe a little idea. The text on image will be more readable if you do like subtitles, put a black border around it. Yes, that could be a solution. The problem is that I never use black borders overlay, so I'm trying to maintain it readable and not readable. I'm trying to maintain it consistent with the rest of the design. I think it's kind of readable here. I can always increase the dark type of layout.
Maybe a little bit bigger the font, no?
Bigger fonts, but
like,
it depends on your on the content, like how much do you write.
No, it's fine.
65, it's more readable, something like that.
Do I have to write video in the title?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to. It's obvious that it's not a blog post, it's a video. So
yeah, Joe Faz.
You're a saint. Thank you, Janice. I'm a saint.
Style. No, he said like I like the current style.
Yeah, absolutely. Frederick, or a shadow. I know you're not using it, but it makes a big difference. Yes, spot on, Frederick. Yes, a shadow will make a good difference, but I'm not sure. Probably, I'm not sure, guys.
I really like the shadow.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's a good solution because look at that. Like as soon as I apply a shadow here, this thing gets immediately more readable. Immediately pops out more, immediately more understandable and more readable. So that's the thing. It's like fine tuning. Of course, design shouldn't affect readability, but it all depends on like the image that you're gonna use and how dark we're gonna go here. We could go like potentially 60%, and then it's pretty readable, right? Yeah. We'll see, guys. We'll see in the future. Okay, will your theme be like underscore? Yes, slightly better. I'm using some pre-built parts from underscore, like the index or the page.html, but the strength of my AWPS theme, it's the PHP functions are all written in PHP object-oriented programming, so just classes with namespaces, with composer. All the JavaScript and CSS dependencies are coming from NPM, the Node Package Manager. So you can inject a package managed controller. You can inject a JavaScript library by simply writing in your JavaScript file, require jQuery, and it's going to inject, compile for yourself, and then release it without you linking manually all the JavaScript libraries that you need to use. So it's gonna be really cool. Like functionalities wise for a developer is gonna be awesome. So I had a lot of fun using it. It like speeded up my workflow a lot. Adding some shadow, okay, blah blah blah. I personally like the current style minimalist. Yeah, I know you're not using it. Don't make the image darker, but put a 1 pixel stroke around the text, or like I said, the shadow. Don't know. Is there a free program compare Affinity that you like? Inkscape. Inkscape, it's solid. It rarely crash. I don't like the interface of Inkscape. I really don't. I try to use it. I really don't like the interface of Inkscape. That's the problem. It doesn't currently exist a free software for vector graphic or like UX design.
I mean,
that it's good. I would like to build it. I would like to code it, and that's why I'm creating like my custom computer. I'm gonna do videos about it as well, because I want to install Linux and code something for free based on Linux and then release it for everyone. So I want to code as vector software for web design, for UX design, and release it for free. Vector, VECTR, it's a web-based software. So if you're not online, if you're not connected, you cannot use it, and it's really limited. It's something that when you're designing, you shouldn't be limited to those many things. But okay. God bless you, thank you. I don't like heavy sites too, but when I look awards, best sites, they're always so heavy, full of JS, so maybe it's a good trend. No, Marcy, it's not a good trend. It's just like Flash. It's like flashy websites that they move around. So this is so cool, this is so amazing. But look, like, think about your experience, think about your day. How many times per day you spend on a website that is super fucking cool, or you actually use every day a really simple website, or a website that it looks like made of tables because it's easy and accessible. Those websites are amazing for awards and just like showing off your skills, but are not good for a day-to-day use. You have to make a website simple, easy. Those are heavy. Using those websites heavy every time is not a good solution. But yeah. You will do something like Webpack. Yes, I have the Gulp process integrated with Webpack. Amazing, thank you. And Vector. Hi, the designer. Hi, yes, it's almost, we're almost done.
Too late.
It's almost an hour, but I'm gonna publish this video so you can watch it later. Just watch and listen to what he's saying, you'll understand. We can wrap the title in light black container, a box. No. What do you think? I like it like this.
He's saying to do the same, basically?
Yeah, it's saying to do something like... This title is giving us a lot of issues, guys.
I remember it was nice before. Do you have some from the older...
No, I deleted it because you didn't like it. So.
No, I like it.
No, you didn't. You told me, delete this shit. I don't like it.
I never said that.
What? You always say it. But it creates a lot of confusion, so different from the current style. Ooh, tired. It's so weird.
No, I'm saying if you do totally the same.
Like this?
Yeah. But it's in some way we had to explain there is a video. I don't know.
Good. Nice design by that. Thank you. Can I ask you, what's the difference between using Gulp and Webpack versus Webpack standalone with just npm scripts? Webpack and Gulp are two different things. Gulp is automation software, I would say, automation script. You can use Webpack inside Gulp because there's a library. Webpack is necessary to compile, if I'm not wrong, to compile ES6 type of scripting, and then CoffeeScript and all these other things to like really advanced type of JavaScript to convert it and compile it into regular standard JavaScript. You can use Webpack inside Gulp. Gulp is a task runner. That's right, Rafael. So you can run the Webpack task in Gulp, but in Gulp you can run also CSS tasks like compile and importing and requiring Sass, SCSS, or you can compress images, you can copy paste or files, you can just like create a lot of different tasks. Webpack, it's only for like compiling JavaScript. So there's the thing, you can use them together. You're not forced to use one or the other. I don't know about this. So here's the thing. Could happen that you reach a point in the design where you're not sure what you're doing, and every time you do something, it doesn't look good. There's the issue. So you're thinking something like this. To play. It's gets so busy,
I know.
right? So you reach a point where you don't really know what to do, how to continue it, and that's the moment where you should stop. It's true. If you
Stop.
keep working on one single specific thing and you keep saying, okay, I don't know, I don't like it, let's try this, I don't like it, I'm not sure, that's the time where you have to step away from the screen, refresh your brain, and then do some research, check some other websites, how they created solutions and how they are dealing with these issues, because you never encounter an issue for the first time. Always someone already solved that issue for you. So do some research and see what you like, what you don't.
Yeah.
And go back after a couple of hours or go back the day after and just say, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, Joe Fawcett says it was better before.
Yeah. Indeed, good. You indeed, but you can already do that with Webpack. Webpack is a module packer. Webpack also do these things as well. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, I should update myself. Thank you. I think it was good the way it was. It looks clean and it looks different than the pictures. Okay, yeah, good to be here. Hope I'm not late. It's important for UX. You can compile CSS and compare to image with require and all those things. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna check Webpack for sure. Thanks so much. I cannot say Webpack. Webpack.
Webpack.
Webpack. It's mouth.
Say webcap.
Webcap. I'm the worst. Usually stop and come back later. Yes. That will make it hard on some images. Keep it simple, and that on just the white text with maybe a stroke or shadow to make it readable, but not these boxes. Yes, all you guys agree.
I think we are staying with the first one.
Boom, 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 boom.
They are right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, very simple actually.
Yeah.
Okay, because outside we want just the category, but then when you open, what happens?
The video?
Yeah.
It's gonna have the same effect of the the node overlay. So we're gonna do basically this. Note open, duplicate, video open, bam, boom. But instead of having this, we're gonna have
video.
Yes, and guys, I'm gonna do something so metaphysical. So I'm gonna open gonna do something so metaphysical here. So I'm opening the live stream of us. I'm gonna go in a cinema mode a little bit so it's slightly bigger. And then yes, let's wait for it. And then I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Look how awful is this experience. Boom, screenshot. Done.
You should move everything to that one anyway.
No.
Because we're always looking somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's totally fine. Okay.
We're always with our.
And then we can import these image. This is so awful. Okay, this is gonna be the video on top. This is great, hey? Okay, let's do something better.
And then?
Let's do something better. Let's go to Sabrina Miso's YouTube. That if you guys are not following Sabrina Miso YouTube, you should definitely, because she makes some really nice videos about videoception, yes, about our travels. And in the New York, yeah, in the New York video, I'm there.
No, I don't think you're there.
She removed me.
You're there in Seattle.
Road trip to Seattle. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
You're at the first one. You're there with the car. Here.
I'm here. I don't know. Come on. This is our dirty. Yeah! So fun. So awful. Okay. How do you?
Thank you, Raphael.
Okay. So let's say something like this. Let's cut this image.
Oh, thank you, Jao.
What is that?
He subscribed.
Yay! Okay. Hello, I just started watching your series. I love it. Thank you, Isaac. I'm glad you started. Gotta run. We'll catch the rest when you upload. Just want to say thank you so much. Your reviews make me immensely. You're very welcome. Have fun. Thank you. Just had a new subscriber. Thank you, Jao. And then let's import this. So it's gonna be something like this. Okay. Sort of like cinema mode experience that you watch your video.
Oh, so you open just the video?
Yes. Do you need a description? Why?
I need something like because it's like I want like the note.
Oh God! Why?
Because at least to put like a small description and tags and category.
Yeah, she's right.
Oh, thank you, the designer.
Yeah, that guy is amazing. You should follow also the designer YouTube channel. He's an amazing designer. He should be the one doing these things, not me. So
you can do one together.
Yeah, we should. We should definitely do a share design session. Oh, come on. Okay. Something like this?
Yeah, I mean, not so long, but...
What do you mean so long? Description?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, something like this.
Yeah, I'm saying...
Yep.
Yep?
Yep.
Okay, something like this. So it's gonna be basically identical to... It's kind of weird, don't you think, guys?
That's identical to the note?
No, it's not that it's identical to the... It's kind of weird having a video 100% on overlay and having the white around the video. It gets not really like...
I mean, they can click and watch it on YouTube as well. It's just to have the video on the blog as well.
Sure. What I'm saying is not that the video is bad. What I'm saying is that a white a white wrapper around the video, it's kind of weird.
But I need the description and the tags and the
True,
categories
yes, absolutely.
with the video.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, it's useless that I'm putting the video in the blog. Because
No,
the
it's not
videos are
useless.
still on YouTube.
It's not useless, but you don't want to push users outside your video. You want to maintain users outside your website. You want to maintain users in your website. So
If they go to my YouTube channel, it's fine.
Okay. I mean, I'm not against it. I think would be more like immersive experience having just completely black and just the video on full screen, but it doesn't matter.
I need all the stuff.
Okay.
I need it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sounds good.
And then when they click on videos, they have a page with all the videos.
Yeah, they have a page with all these videos.
Yeah. And there's the YouTube icon. So if they want, they can just go to YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, this is just
try to this is a mistake that a lot of clients do. Try not to think that a user will behave like you think, like you hope. Know. Try not to say, okay, if they want to do that, they can click there. They don't know that.
I know.
These social icons are below the fold. They're not super accessible because they're like a scroll away.
They should be more accessible.
Okay, these widgets, you can move them around and put them whatever, like the social on top, search,
on top
whatever.
Of the sidebar, yeah.
But anyway, we should, like, after the design is done, then we should do a little bit of UX. So we should define and decide the user journey, how to manage users and all this kind of stuff. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Read this one too. I think it should be like color for vid light. Yeah, thanks, man. What software is that? It's Sketch for Mac. Okay, I think we're done. I think we should conclude this live development session, that actually live streaming session that went on for 1 hour and 18 minutes, and it was amazing. So, do you guys have any questions for me or Sabrina before we conclude this session?
It was pretty great.
It was pretty good. Did you have fun?
No, I like it.
Yeah, me too. I like it a lot.
Yes, I want to use it.
Yeah, your website, you want to use it? Yes. It's gonna take a while.
Develop my website.
I'm gonna code it live every weekend.
No.
Why?
I want it before we go to Japan.
It's impossible. We're going to Japan next week. And it's impossible for me to code this in a week. I mean, I could, but then I'm not going to work.
Don't go to work.
Can I go to work? Okay. Another shout out to Shop Code Addict for this t-shirt. And this guy's gonna be awesome. There's my dog.
Oh, that's Peter.
Oh, look at that.
Where is he? Peter.
Watch out the cable. Come here. What's happening? Yeah, there you go. It's here. The protagonist of this experience. Oh shit. Okay, you can finish this in a play. Yes. Can you click on me plus screen here on the
where?
On the streamer?
Me plus screen.
Yes. Okay, we're bigger.
Peter.
Okay.
What is it doing?
Is the plan to make a tutorial from this? Yes, I'm gonna code every single steps of this website. I'm gonna make tutorials. The design came out so clean. I love it. Thanks, the designer. I love it. I love it too. It's getting so clean. It's licking me. Look at it. Where are these guys? Oh, shit. Okay. You can finish these on a plane. Anything. Fuck. It's gone. It's gone forever. Okay.
Stay up, Peter. Stay up.
When do you think that you are to release AWPS theme? AWPS, it's already on GitHub. You can start using it right now, but I need to do videos to show you how to use it. If you're a confident developer with Composer and OOP, PHP, and package manager like NPM and Gulp, you can start using it. Absolutely. So WordPress 101 tutorials here, and I really have learned and enjoyed a lot. Keeps up the good work. Thank you. Did you change view more? And thanks for live stream. Oh, is there a typo?
Yeah. It was saying that from
the beginning. Sorry, guys. Wow. Yeah, I changed it. There you go. View more. It's written properly. Hi, Alex. What do you think about Google Material Design? It's good. I don't love it, but it's good. Hi, Peter Parker. Hi. It's down. It's gone. How will you code it, like regular PHP or with some framework or on CSS like WordPress? I'm gonna code it in WordPress, absolutely, full WordPress. Have you used Experience Design from Adobe? Just like a day, it was really simple. It's not there yet, but it's a good start. Okay, you can go down.
It's gone?
Good boy, let's go down. What?
No. I'm here.
No. There's the cable. There's the cable. There's the cable. You're gonna destroy the cable. Okay. Done. Okay. Are we done with the questions? Are we done?
So.
Yeah. Please, can do some tutorial about how to create a website in HTML and CSS from scratch? Sure. I mean, my WordPress tutorials are with HTML and CSS inside, so I'm building the structure in HTML and CSS. So if you watch those, you're gonna learn also HTML and CSS, so be sure to watch those. Thank you. Oh, my chair. Your chair? What do you mean? This is my chair. That's her chair. I think you would like to use Zeppelin. Give it a try. Yeah, I will try. I'm using InVision prototype, and I don't really like prototyping tools. I like to code my own things. What are the plans for future on your channel? Okay, plans for the future. Finishing the series about Git. And we are at video number 4. I should be able to release in the next week up to 12 videos, and then it's done. Then doing a quick series about how to create a CSS framework from scratch with SCSS or SAS. And it should take up 1 or 2 weeks. Then in the meantime, I'm gonna continue the videos on Turnipman. I'm gonna build the custom HTPC. I'm gonna release a couple of products reviews like the WASD keyboard or other stuff that I bought. And then I'm gonna do Sabrina Miso's website with tutorials about AWPS. And then from next month, I'm gonna start the plugin development series. That's it. Probably I should put in it also PHP tutorials from scratch, but sorry, I'm full of Peter's hair. Peter's fur. Some PHP tutorials from scratch about like object-oriented programming, PHP 7, and all this new cool stuff. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen soon. What about responsive design without framework? What do you mean without framework? Like if you have to do responsive design, you can use media queries about CSS media queries. But a framework, it's always a good solution, especially if you're starting right now, because a framework is really solid solution that it works and it's suitable for every browser. So you should start with Bootstrap or Ionic or a Foundation. One framework, you should use it. When you're confident about a framework, you can move away from the framework and build your own. Something that we're going to do on the channel. So,
any advice for a code newbie?
Yes, I have to do a video about it, but code every day. Don't feel frustrated if you can't code what you want. Just code something simple every day. Code, code, code. Release your code on GitHub. Try to collaborate with other developers. Follow my tutorials. Be subscribed to my channel and support me, and it's gonna be fine. But code every day. Don't feel frustrated. You're gonna get the experience you need with time, and you're gonna be awesome and good. So it's just a matter of time and coding every day. When do you find sleep? Never.
He's always so tired.
Yes.
Never
I'm tired. Actually, let's go here. So we're gonna be so when you fancy it, Laravel, maybe Laravel, it's gonna happen in the future. I'm currently working with Laravel, but I'm not a super expert, so I don't feel confident in starting a Laravel tutorial series, but I'm gonna do it. Probably after the summer, I'm going to do a series about Laravel. We're going to build a blog or a CMS in Laravel. It's going to be interesting. Plugin development series hype. Yes, a lot of hype. It's going to be awesome. Shit.
Where will you do a live video again?
I don't know. Probably in a couple of weeks. Because next weekend we are out. We're in Japan.
No. Next weekend we're in Revelstock.
Okay.
The weekend after we're in Tokyo.
Okay, so probably I'm gonna do some vlogging from Japan. I'm gonna do some live streaming from Japan.
Do you want to see live streaming from Japan?
I'm gonna try to go inside a coding, I don't know, studio or like a web development Japanese studio. Just ask them, what are you guys working on? Stuff like that. It's gonna be really inappropriate. Stefano Siriani, Ale, you're Italian. Yes, we are Italian. We're from Italy. And we're living in Vancouver since 2013. Plans on more live streamings or not? I know it's hard with a family. You need to spend time with them. Well, if I involve the family in the live stream, I can do more, right? So, some professional tutorial, they put div into another one. Can you explain why? I don't really understand this question. If you have these specific questions, just follow me on my Facebook page and write me questions there. I will try to answer to everyone. Sometimes I don't because I just forget or I don't have time.
Write the links down.
Later. My Facebook page. It's in the description below. You plan to do anything on REST API? Yes. We should use RESTful API for WordPress. Those are really great. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm gonna add it to my bucket list of future videos tutorials. So, have you ever published any plugin on the WordPress plugin repository? Yes, in the past, but then I removed them because they weren't following the proper guideline. I coded them in procedural PHP, not object-oriented programming, and all the plugins, unfortunately, all the plugins that I coded in the past 5 years are all proprietary plugins. So I coded plugins for other companies or for other businesses or for my work. So they weren't open source. I couldn't release them on the WordPress repository. Probably I'm gonna do a video to show all the plugins that I built. There's a really cool plugin that I built connecting to the Yahoo API weather, and this website you were able to upload a picture based on the weather condition. So if it was raining, the website was showing the picture that you uploaded for the rain. It was sunny, night, and stuff like that. So having different background pictures for your website for different weather conditions, that was a really interesting plugin to code. And it was changing also.
I remember that.
Night and day. It was a really cool.
It
was a really cool plugin to go. I hope Sabrina will vlog from Tokyo. Yes, Sabrina, she's gonna be the one to vlog mostly. I'm gonna be the one to do.
I'm not sure. I would like to do some live videos. I'm not sure if do that from Facebook or from Instagram.
YouTube.
Facebook or Instagram?
YouTube.
No, YouTube, no.
YouTube.
I think maybe Facebook, just because you can save that later.
Dalal Farmad has, can I learn from scratch only YouTube? Yes, that's my purpose as a YouTuber. Releasing all my knowledge and learning something new and creating tutorials, because I believe in free education. So YouTube is an amazing platform to release video and you can watch it for free. So I will try years after years to release everything, to do tutorials about everything. So every developer and designer can learn for free from YouTube without paying a stupid amount of money for stupid classes or unfinished tutorials. So I've been learning to code in HTML and CSS, but I've always completely skipped learning JavaScript. Should I focus on learning JavaScript now? Or should I build website and learn JS as I go? You can do both. JavaScript is a really important skill set to have. You need to know JavaScript, especially if you know HTML and CSS. You need JavaScript to complete the scenario of a front-end developer. You're learning front-end development. JavaScript is a good thing. You can learn JavaScript as you go, as you build websites, but it's gonna be kind of complicated. You should do both, like study JavaScript on the side and apply JavaScript while you build websites. So, thank you, designer, for recommending my channel. And he planned to make videos setting up test environment using Vagrant. I don't like Vagrant, it's so heavy. I'm using Laravel Valet. I'm gonna write it down. Laravel Valet is a good and light test environment. It's only available for Mac, but there's a Linux version. If there's a Linux version, it works also on Windows, thanks to the Linux bash command line on Windows. So Laravel Valet for Linux is just so good. Just use it. I'm gonna do a couple of tutorials for that, for both like Windows, Linux, Mac, for all the operating system. Are your tutorials just about WordPress? No, my tutorials not just about WordPress. My tutorials are about coding in general. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I'm gonna do jQuery, PHP. I'm doing design related. I'm doing SaaS tutorial. I'm doing Git tutorial, Git and GitHub tutorial. So I'm doing a lot of things. Do I have to learn Agile DevOps to be a good developer? Yes, you should. Dev operations, especially, other than Agile, the Agile type of development process, it's going a little bit under the rug. It's not used anymore because personally, I don't really like Agile. It's kind of a shitty word to say that you're coding as you go and you don't really know what to do, and you just code, release, refactor, code, release. It's not really well taught, but yes. It's like that.
I know you don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. DevOps, definitely. Code Academy is really good. Yeah, there are a really amazing website out there for like learning. I'm not smashing them, like Code Academy, lynda.com, Code School, Stack Skills, Laracast. Laracast is the best. In my opinion, Jeffrey Way from Laracast, he's the top. It's like, you should follow it. I'm subscribed to Laracast because I pay those $9 per month because he deserves those money. It's amazing. So you should definitely follow them. But the thing is that my tutorials are mostly for developers. Sorry, mostly for beginners. Beginners don't have, unfortunately, the ability to spend not even $1 per month to support or to subscribe to anything. So if you're really a beginner and you need to learn in order to find a job and make money, you cannot spend money just to learn your basic skills because you don't have those money. And I was in that situation. I was in a situation where I couldn't afford to pay $10 on a website to learn or download something. I was like saving money to buy books in order to learn how to code. And I don't think it's a good thing. I think like education for beginners should be free and accessible. So there you go. That's why I'm doing this thing. Please include files from plugin inside the directory of WordPress template. How do WooCommerce please? Include files from a plugin inside the directory of a WordPress template. I don't really understand the question, sorry. Plural site, yes, that's not a good website. Someone told me girls suck in designing because they add a lot of details and so on. Is it right or I can succeed it? That's bullshit!
Yeah, who said that girls suck? Oh my gosh, no, girls are amazing, especially in designing.
The best designers I've ever worked with were all girls, were all female.
All women, yeah.
Girls have a better understanding of rhythm or of beauty and accessibility. It's something that men struggle, like the design, like the man, especially when you're a beginner, a design from a man, it's more aggressive, it's more like edgy and punchy. Girls are really more delicate and their design is really more accessible. Always found it that way, but it doesn't matter anyway. That's bullshit. Like men, women, boys, girls, fucking donkeys and human beings. Like if you practice, you're gonna be good independently of your gender, of like your alignment, your religious view. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's all about practice and skills. If you study, if you practice, you're gonna be amazing. You're gonna succeed. So you can totally do it. And if someone tells you that you're a girl, so you cannot design, just punch them in the face.
Yeah, what the
or maybe not. Don't punch them in the face, but just say, okay, whatever, bye, and keep doing it. Like,
oh my gosh.
Bullshit. Okay, I want a tutorial about layouts positioning. Yes, I'm gonna do that in AWPS. There's my custom grid. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So
I think that's it.
You will know who is better in design when you're in front of a mirror. Yes. We don't design our code like we're more like a man. We just do it like web designer and coder. Exactly. My attorney said to never punch in the face.
Yeah, it's true. Never punch in the face.
I didn't say that. It's not recorded, so I didn't say that. Don't punch. Yes, that's true. Okay, I think we're done. If you have more questions, please leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not, but probably you're already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook. You can find all the links in the description below. Instagram, I don't know. I don't use much Instagram sometimes.
I use that.
Mostly post my dog stuff. What about Bootstrap? Yes, I use Bootstrap in the WordPress 101 series and in the Sunset theme. So if you want to learn Bootstrap, follow my WordPress tutorials. I'm showing how to use Bootstrap with WordPress. Coding using frameworks from a learning perspective. That's a really wide question. When you should start coding using frameworks? When you feel like you need to use frameworks. It's not a set moment. It's not like you cannot use that until this. It's up to you. If you feel like you understand the framework, you can start using it. So, okay, my English is very poor. Don't apologize.
No worries.
Our English is terrible, so don't apologize. As I include files from a plugin inside the directory for my team, example themes, plugin. Oh, yes, okay. Yes, I'm going to show you how to, during the plugin development session, coding tutorials, I'm going to show you how to incorporate a plugin inside a WordPress theme. So you can release the theme with the plugin inside. I can do that, absolutely. No worries. Thank you so much, Alex and Sabrina. Grazie mille. Thank Dan. Thank you so much, and nice to meet you, Sabrina. Bon voyage to Japan. This is so exciting. I would love to learn to create WordPress homepage with multiple sections. Can you suggest me something? My tutorials. I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna build those, no worries. I love Flexbox. My custom grid is based on Flexbox. So in the AWS, I'm gonna show you how to use Flexbox because it's really good. Never happened to you that there are clients and companies that do not value the work and they want to pay you much less than someone else at the minimum? Of course,
everyone.
All the time.
Everyone does that.
Don't apologize for your English.
Yeah, English is our second language.
It's fine.
So
your English is
understand.
Perfect. Your question is perfect. I can make video tutorials for the future, yes. So when that happens with a company, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you need those money, you can accept that job. And then after that job is done, you're done. And then you say to the company, I'm not willing to accept that anymore. If you can afford to say no, just say no. It's just, no, I'm not going to do it because this is my pay level. This is my salary. And I'm not willing to accept less. But it's a fine line because, of course, you need the money. But you don't want to disappoint people. Or
I mean, maybe it depends by his experience. Like if he's a beginner, doesn't have much work experience, he should accept maybe.
Yeah. It's totally, Nicholas, it's totally up to you and your needs. Like your rate depends on your experience and your needs for that moment, not by someone else. If you need that job, absolutely, and you're willing to lower your rate to accept that job, go for it. If you don't, if you really need to maintain your rate at that level, don't accept the job. It's hard. It's hard. Cloud Live. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry, I can't.
Italiano.
I can't give you the answer in Spanish. But the answer, Cloud, is yes, I will do a tutorial about putting a plugin inside a WordPress theme folder to release a WordPress theme with the plugin directly in. So I'm gonna do a tutorial about it, okay? Yeah. What do you think about using Bootstrap or other frameworks using their SAS file to do inheritance? It's good. Bootstrap is really good when you want to override the system or like inherit something. Bootstrap is kind of really tight with their inheritance, especially with extends or imports itself. So if you extend a class of Bootstrap, most likely you're going to extend other 5 different classes. So be careful. But Bootstrap is really good. Foundation, it's also really good. Recently, before Foundation, before 5 was kind of like weird. But yeah, you can experiment with that. There's no limitation about it. So I think I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, you're talking too much. Guys, we had to go.
Thank you, Galvin, for translating.
Yeah, Galvin.
Thank you, guys. Joe, Jalfas, thank you. Él hará un tutorial sobre la que necesita. Is that right?
I don't know.
Did I say it right? Él dice que he's hará el tutorial.
Dice che farà il tutorial.
Yes.
I mean, we can speak in Italian.
No.
But usually, it's usually pretty similar.
Okay, I think we're done. Thank you so much, guys, for keeping us company. Hope we learned something together.
Thank you. No, it was good. It was good. It was good.
Thanks for... I'm back, Alex. For a moment, last months, I think you're too busy for us. I was sick.
We were sick.
The H is silent. Okay, more likely to buy. Use Google Translate. Sì, parliamo in italiano così capisco. Yeah, no, we're not gonna speak Italian here. It's an international audience. We speak English. Thanks a lot. Have a good rest of the day, of the night. You guys are great. I love you so much, and so much love and so much. Okay. Bye.